Greetings, everyone. This is Nat.
This is Jam.
And welcome back to another installment of the Spongebob Reviews. Today, we're reviewing the Season 4 episode, Krabs vs. Plankton.
Although technically it should be Plankton versus Krabs, because Plankton filed the lawsuit, and the plaintiff is always listed first. The defendant's usually listed last.
You're probably the first person on the entirety of this planet to make that critique.
This episode starts off with their version of the Perry Mason theme song, which is very cool music. And then we go into just a normal day with Plankton. He walks across the street to visit his good friend Eugene Krabs. And Spongebob has been mopping, and he slips and falls, and they make fun of him.
I mean, Plankton's kind of dumb because SpongeBob was mopping in that very spot when Plankton walked over it.
But a couple of customers said, hey, they should be using a wet floor sign. Yeah, I'd sue. And Plankton hears them and like, ooh, that's a good idea. So he calls an ambulance.
And sues.
And sues. And Mr. Krabs gets a lawyer. And then the lawyer falls. And they didn't do anything with that, really. He should have sued, too, but...
the lawyer sues. SpongeBob thought it would be a good idea to mop it at the door. The lawyer's still in.
They go to court. And it starts out with the People's Court theme, which is kind of cool. The lawyer hands SpongeBob his briefcase. Says, everything you need is in here. And so SpongeBob shows up in court, and the briefcase is locked. So in between all the witnesses are... testimony that Plankton's given, you see SpongeBob trying to open up the briefcase.
There's some pretty good jokes in this episode.
There is.
I like when SpongeBob says, I'm on the case. Then they get Squidward to come on.
As a friendly witness to the defense. And, SpongeBob asks a couple questions, and they backfire, of course. So the court case was Squidward's first day off in 3 years, apparently. Which doesn't make sense because they're closed on Sundays, right? But of course, that's continuity, and SpongeBob isn't known for his continuity.
Then SpongeBob decides to ask questions to the mop because the mop.
It's the mop's fault, and then he does something and opens and the briefcase finally opens.
He just opens it by hitting it. Earlier he landed on it. Why didn't it open then?
It just needs that one more hit.
So in general, Krabs vs. Plankton is one of those pretty good episodes.
Yeah.
With some decent jokes. A good plot.
Yeah, Squidward's funny.
And there's nothing outstanding about it. But for what it is, it's a pretty good episode.
I agree.
So I'm going to give it 3 spatulas.
And I'm giving it 3 clarinets.
So let us know what your opinion is with the iCard in the top right. And you can vote